Rebounding. It's very important if you're rebounding that you are safe when you're rebounding. So one thing that I would always suggest is that you try and keep your rebounder away from everything else so that you're not banging into things. But if you're unsteady on your feet when you start rebounding, if it's a new exercise for you and you're unsure of it, and because of the Rebound for Wellness program starts so slow and so easy, it is possibly a good idea that you initially start beside a wall, okay? So that should you feel a bit unsteady, because remember, it's not a firm foundation, so you're immediately engaging muscles in your body as soon as you stand on the rebounder. But if you're beside a wall and you feel unsteady, you can at least put your hand to the wall. And I suppose that's priceless in helping you build your confidence. It's also important that you know the space that you have on a rebounder. Now, for most of us, this is further than hip hip and shoulder width apart. And we don't tend to do that. We tend to be in more hip width and shoulder width apart. And we're bounding, or we're doing a walking motion in the Rebound for Wellness programs. And initially you're not even lifting your legs off, you're just doing it, you're just like this. You're lifting your heels, but you're not lifting your legs. You can hold on to the wall, and what that's doing is, and you're only doing, in the Rebound for Wellness basic program, you're starting with 1 minute. And what that's doing is building your confidence, but it's also getting you to know your rebound space, as I call it. Because as you go on and you try to do other things like I do, rebound to music, now I'm rebounding for many years, then your confidence grows because you know your space, you know how much room you've got. You immediately will feel when you've got to the edge. If you start, like I was rebounding the other day, I don't know what I was thinking about as I was rebounding, and the next thing, my heel touched the back of the circle of the rebounder. I immediately knew, it was instinctive, that I immediately bounced back in. The next bounce was back into the middle of the rebounder. So you get to know your rebounder over time, but you get to know it because of the Rebound for Wellness basic program. You get to know it because you're only rebounding 1 minute a day for the first week and building up, and you're only doing just a simple motion like that. You can hold on, and if you're really unsteady, you could buy a bar that you can attach to your rebounder. We don't encourage it purely because you could put your neck out. The more intense you get it, the more intense your movement as you go on, as you develop in rebounding, then your arms are trying to stay static, holding onto the bar because you've got used to it, and you start to pull your neck out. So it's better to actually be more stable. If you need a hand on a wall, put your rebounder near a wall initially, and then gradually as you move on, you may feel confident enough to move the rebounder away from the wall. Get confident on your rebounder. I mean, as I said, I'm very familiar with my rebounder. Very familiar with my rebounder. And that then helps me to be more confident in what I do on the rebounder. But it all started with just 1 minute. It's going to come off. It all started with just 1 minute a day, and it worked up. Trust me, that is the best way to start rebounding, especially if you're over 40, over 50, any sort of ailments. I had a woman who messaged me on her 70th birthday to tell me she was finishing the first Rebound for Wellness program after 20 weeks, more maybe, and that she couldn't get over how much better she felt. Her pre-diabetic road has gone, her blood pressure is lower, her muscles are toned, her mood is better, her energy is better, everything is better. And she's putting it down to rebounding and following the other information that I give during the program. So I do give some nutritional information, and it's all up to you. You follow it or don't follow it, that's your choice, but it's there. And it's all at your own risk, guys. You make the choices you make. Do the research, figure out what you need, find a kinesiologist. I'm a broken record on that one, but get rebounding. And if you haven't got rebounding yet, go onto my website, read the information about it. The link is there, and see, would rebounding work for you? It's working for anybody that I know that's trying it, because it's low impact, especially bungee sprung rebounders. It's low impact on the joints, but it's working your whole lymphatic system. It's boosting your mood. People feel lighter in their head. They don't understand why they feel lighter. It's because the lymph is clearing in your body. Of course, you're going to feel lighter. Your mood is boosted, your energy is boosted, your stamina is boosted, your blood pressure is lowered, your muscle tone is improved, your bone mineral density improves, your lymphatic drainage improves. What's not to like about it? But it's got to start 1 minute a day, listening to your body, slow and steady. We do not have to be killing ourselves to get the exercise we need, that our body needs for it to function well. We do not have to be killing ourselves, and rebounding teaches us that. Have a good day, and if you want any questions, please message me here. Go onto my website, read about rebounding, and then make your choices. Please stay safe on your rebounder.